Hey there YouTube, Franshopper here. It is Thursday, September the 22nd, and as some of you may be aware, today Facebook held their F8 Developers Conference, and one of the things they unveiled is a new feature called Timelines, and basically what Timelines is designed to do is it's basically have your entire life, as Facebook knows, or, well, as much as Facebook knows about it, on Facebook, all in one place, and this, as you can see, kind of widescreen layout, and this is going to replace profiles. Profiles and walls, those are going away, and instead this is what you're going to start seeing in a couple of weeks. If you're a Facebook developer, you can get this now, which is why I have it, because I have a couple of apps on Facebook. But basically, this is what it looks like. Here at the top, this is the Welcome to the Timelines screen. As you can see, Facebook currently is giving you a bit of time to put it together before this goes live to all your friends and the people you know on Facebook. So I have until the 29th of September to put mine together. I've already started putting together some of it, but yeah, you know what? Let me see if I can run through the tour here again. I already did this, but let's see if it'll do it again. And yeah, before this was animating, this is what's called the cover. This is a picture that you choose to basically feature at the top of your profile. Based on how the tour made me choose mine, apparently you have to be tagged in a photo in order to choose your cover. Although supposedly you can change this at any time, so by changing it manually you may have more options. So this is the first part of the tour. As you can see up here, here are the steps to kind of get you started with the new timelines. So the first thing it prompts you to do is start with your cover, which is, as I said, it's a photo that is really prominent on your timeline. In fact, it's the biggest thing on your timeline. And so it gives you the option to choose your cover now. I already did, so but I'll go ahead and choose it. And so as you can see, it's really just showing only photos in which I'm tagged in right now. So these are all wonderful photos of me. So this is one that was different and I liked, and if you're wondering how I got this huge blown up thing here, this is not actually part of Facebook. This is an extension for Chrome. It's called Facebook Photo Zoom, and that just allows you to hover over any photo and it'll get larger as such. So I like that photo since that's really the best option it gave me, so I'm going to go with that. And so as you can see, this isn't the entire photo, so it says you can click and drag to reposition it as you want, or if you're not happy with it at all, just go ahead and pick another one. But as I said, that's the best one that I've got right now, so I'll go ahead and go with that. And so now you have just everything at a glance, your photos, likes, apps, other things. So this is your new sort of like information bar. That's not the official name of it, that's just something I came up with. But you can see where I work, what I'm studying, where I live, what languages I know. There's friends, photos, mapped. This will show where I've been based on check-ins I've done on Facebook. Unfortunately, this does not support Foursquare. I really wish it did, but this only supports geotagging you've actually done on Facebook. And so then over here you've got likes. These are all the pages and things that you've liked on Facebook. So go ahead and click next through that. Another thing you also now have is you have what's called activity log. This is private. This is something only you can see, and basically it just logs everything that you've done on Facebook ever since you started. And so then here are stories. As you can see, there's stuff on the left and the right, and it just basically alternates back and through, as far as I've seen, as to how it kind of lays these out. So as you can see, this is your timeline. It shows your top photos and stuff like that. And as it's showing here, you can jump to specific times. So here is where you can jump to. Apparently I joined in 2008, so that's as far back as this goes. So go ahead and click next. And then now you also have the ability to highlight what you think is important. So say this photo here, this was a screenshot I took of feeds before I started building it. If this was something I really liked, I could star it and it would expand to widescreen, and so it would take up both sides, kind of similar up here to the cover. As you can see, now that I'm done with the cover, it's kind of shrunk down a little bit there. But I believe this will actually re-expand after the tour is done. And so, yeah, so as I said, you can star things that you really like, or you can click the pencil to hide or delete the post. And then the last thing is now you can share life events. To add missing stories, you can star or hide. And so one of the things you can now do is you can add a couple of things. Now, instead of just friending someone or liking something, now there's verbs. So work and education, I can say I got a job, I graduated, had military service, some other life event. This is relationships here. This is living, so this has got moved, bought a home, things like that. Health and wellness. If I want, I could say when I broke a bone. Luckily, I've never broken a bone in my life. I've cut one off, though. But yeah, you don't want to hear that story. And then here's milestones and experiences. So learned a language, got a license, traveled, all sorts of other things. And so now here's the feature, there's the editor remove. And so, yeah, here, if you go up here, you can instantly jump down to a specific point in time. So like here's August 2011. I won't really zoom into anything on here because I do have activities by my friends on here, which I'm sure they'd be less than thrilled if I had public on YouTube. Like, for instance, here are some photos I did of Hurricane Irene, and you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and feature that because that was a big event, and that's what my pool looked like. And so as you can see, it now goes to full screen, whereas up here I've got other things that still ping-pong left and right. Here's some other photos, you know, updates, things like that. And if I want, I can jump all the way down to born. And so all the way down here at the bottom, that was born, and if I wanted, I could add a photo. If I had a photo on Facebook of me as a kid, I don't have one right now. But here's other milestones, basically. And right now, really, anything past really recent in 2011, in fact, August is really the cutoff. Facebook doesn't actually have anything in there, or at least it doesn't for me. That you have to add on your own, it looks like. But yeah, the one other thing I'll show you, let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, so now here's the view as and add badge buttons. They're now under the gear. But let's go ahead and view activity. If that'll actually load. There we go. So like here is activity log. Again, this is private just to you. So here's everything that I did today. And so you can sort this in a couple of ways. You can sort by info, updates, friends, photos, video, post, comment, post by others, questions, notes, groups, blah 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 blah, all your apps, all of that fun stuff. And then here you can jump around by months and whatnot. So there's August. Let's see if it's even really logged all the way to January. Oh yeah, look at that. It even goes all the way back to January. Let's see, 2011. Nope, and there's 2010, 2009, 2008. Let's see if it actually really has 2008. let's see, I guess it wasn't around January 2008. There we go. So, like here's stuff that I did in 2008 in December. So, yeah, as I said, this will be rolling out to everyone in about a couple of weeks. You're going to have to, you know, opt into it. At first, Facebook isn't going to force it upon you quite yet. For developers, this is available today at the top of the home screen, which is what Feeds is now called. It's actually called Home. It's no longer called Feeds. You'll get a little thing similar to this up here at the top saying, would you like to try out the new timelines? And you can say yes or no, and the reason is that is there for developers is so developers can go in and make sure that their apps are working correctly with the new timelines, because some of the things you're going to be able to do now is rather than just saying, oh, I liked this thing, it can be, I read such and such article on some news site, and eventually the ticker, which rolled out, is going to start showing things in real time, like, say, I read Steve Jobs resigns as CEO from Apple on some website like CNET or TechCrunch. It could show that. If I had Spotify, which actually I'm probably going to sign up for in just a bit, it'll show that, hey, I'm listening to this track, and people are actually going to be able to now listen right in line at the same time that you're listening. They can go along to what you're listening with, and so that would also show up in your timeline as well. So, yep, that's really it. If you want to get, you know, more information on timelines and how it works, I believe the URL right now is facebook.com/timeline. That's it.